Hi, it's Maggie Davis, aka Mini Minx on YouTube, and the Captain. So just wanted to share with you this girl junk journal, scrapbook, memory book, and it's got a small beaded charm. So it's got an organza tied ribbon, and it's got this little metal beaded charm here that I've made with a bead, and it's been clipped on with a parrot clasp. If you wanted to keep it on it, you could. If you wanted to use it somewhere else, you could in this junk journal. And the paper that I've used on the front is from TsunamiRoseDesigns. I think it's really cute. And I've fussy cut this out here, this die cut, and stuck it on. So it does stand. It'll stand better when you've not got the closure on it. Simple closure. The book has 80 pages. That's roughly about 160 sides. The size is 8 inches in height by 5 inches. That's roughly 20 centimetres by 12.5. So I'm going to quickly show you through it and see what you think. So I'll just show you that little closure there. I hope you can see it. Organza ribbon, and it's got a little silver, sterling silver key and that little bead. So if you didn't want it on here, you could put it somewhere else, but I do like it on here. So that's the front of the paper, and that is the back, which is very nice. So it looks like there's been stitching around the edges, but there's not. It just looks like it's been doubled up, so you've got this inside. It's very pretty paper. So we'll quickly go through it. It's got various papers in different sizes, coffee stain papers, lined paper, glimmer mist, art deco. There's pockets, tags, tuck spots and ephemera. So this one I've done, just chopped a little bit of the paper here and put it on. Up here I've used the word love. It's on a brad there, so it moves around on it, a little pink brad, and you could place it wherever. On this lovely lined paper on here. Got this paper. We've used the glimmer mist on this paper here. It's coffee stained with it. I've added this down the side, very nice, and made a side pocket. And you've got some of these things inside that you could add journaling, pictures. That could actually be your tag, your plate. When you're looking through your book or something and you want to keep your page marker. So you could actually use that in your book as that. That would be quite good. It's blank on the back, so you could write, journal, you could add a picture. But just a thought there, it could be that, and you've got those couple of bits as well in it that you could stick on anywhere else in the journal. Remember this moment is what I've made there. Right, so I've got this lined paper, some of this beautiful paper there, so you could write in here. Added something there. More lined paper. Got this paper here that I do like, and I've added this up here, cut that out, and I've got this kind of wrapping paper which I think's lovely, polka dot, but it's clear, it's see-through, but when you see it against something like that, it's very pretty, isn't it, against the different paper. So glimmer mist on there. We've made a little tuck spot down here with a flower, and you've got these 2 little booklets, blank inside. This one's been done with paper, but you could stick a picture over them, or tickets, memorabilia. That's what I like about them. You can use books to make things, ephemera, and then you can put something over the top of them, and you could scribble away here. This is some like tulle fabric, and this one's got like a felt feeling on the top, and it's flowers in there, and I thought it went really nice. Couple of sheets of this lined paper in here. I think I mentioned there was 80 pages in here, which is 160 sides, in case I didn't say it. I thought I did. I like that as well. I've just added a bit of that down the side, just glued it on, and then that paper, which is very, very nice. So I've done this. It says Light of My Life at the top, and I've left it open, and I've stuck this little booklet in it. So your pictures, you could write in there, and it just slots back in underneath. A little side pocket here, and you've got this tag that I've made. So it's a vintage looking tag. I've added a little bit of lace, a flower, shape and a little button on it and a little bit twine at the top, and it's blank on the back. I just thought that was quite nice. Okay, got this on there. Little side pocket here on this one, so you've got a little, like a little book done here. You could use it that way, or you could have it this way and flip it up the way, entirely up to yourself. And we've got this, which could be stuck somewhere else in the journal and used as a tuck spot. That is up to yourself. What we've got here, anything sticking, that's quite pretty. And this is with that Art Deco glimmer. I think I tried out spraying it and to see what it looked like and then let it dry, and I liked the effect it gave. So some there. There's a butterfly one there. It's like patchwork is what we would call that in our day. I think Tsunami Rose calls all that paper that's put together like that, is it franken is what they call it. In my young days, it was patchworking they did with material and it got stitched together. So I'm from Scotland, Bonnie, Scotland, and I'm not too sure. I think they're from, that girl's from America, so everybody calls things differently, but in our day it was patchwork, like quilting and things that they did. So a little tag here, and there's two holes up there. That little bit of paper's just not been, there it's now. So you could put a bit of twine or something in. I have inked that flower top, added a button, and it's that colour on the back, but you could put a picture. Entirely up to yourself. That's the insert. I've not added anything to that insert. And there's another tag on the opposite side, so it's another flower like that on the tag. There is two holes in the top of that one. I just not poked through a little bit of paper. There, it's there. So the two little holes at the back and a little button. A little button, a big button. My favourite knot in there. So we've got these papers. Sprayed with the glimmer, Art Deco, glimmer mist, shimmery. Lots of space for your own journaling, photos, memorabilia. Another one of those little things like that, like a little book. But you could flip it that way if you chose. You could put a few pictures in it. There's a smaller one here being done in the orange, because I'm sure that paper's been shown somewhere else throughout it. And of course, one of these fussy cut out. And it just slots in there. But you can move them about, the things that come with it, and you could put them somewhere else. There's a butterfly. There's another one of those love ones here that obviously turns like that. It's a little red brad on that one, and I just thought it was quite cute, so I put it in. We've got another side pocket here, one of those tags with material, flower and a button, and that on the back, and a little notebook there done. So the colours sort of all go. Okay. We've got that up the top. So here, this is what I mean about the patchwork that we call it, and it's been stitched together, and this is a photocopy of it. But it was material in the day when people made like duvets, quilts and whatever, and maybe for your kid or your baby, they used to use scraps of material and stitch it together. And again, a few bits of lined paper here. What have we got here? So I've just added that, and then I've made a flower tuck spot here, and it's just like a little placemat there that I've done, or a mini book, whatever way you wanted to have it, and you could write something in there. And I've inked the edges. So there's that material again on here on this side. A piece of that. It's organza type. Is it organza, I think the material is, and it's got like a velour feel for the flowers on it. Okay, so we've got a little tuck spot here, and we've got two little booklets, one with paper that opens up that you could put a picture or something on, and this little one that opens up, and it's that on the back. You could write underneath, really is entirely up to yourself. So there's the polka dot paper again on clear stuff, which I love. I do like that. Right, we've got lined paper. And here, Light of My Life, and I've left the bottom, and I've just put in these two, fussy cut out these two leaves because I thought it went with the theme on the book. So you could glue that down somewhere and make it a tuck spot. Really is entirely up to yourself. You could stick them back in that way, but I had them upside down just for, I had them that way, I preferred it for some reason, so I'll put them back in like that. But if this book is for you, you could do it any way you want. So you've got another one of these, like page marker, bookmark is what I'll call it, really nice. This, one of these for lined paper, for you could fold that in half, make it in a little booklet, and coffee stain paper in here. Looks very old and distressed, so they fit in there. And then we've got this and this, and that's the inside of the back page, which I think is very cute. I think it mimics the front or the inside of the front, and then that on the back. So it's a lovely book. Yeah, you can see all the pages in it. There's a lot of space. It does stand, that's it standing, and like I said, it comes with this little organza ribbon, and you can decide how you want to wrap it around, but this will be for sale on my Etsy, and that is MinxCreationsUK. So I'm just going to pull that back, easy closure, a little bow, whatever way, to the sides or at the front, whatever you want to do, and you can have your little charm dangling down like that. Really is up to yourself. So yeah, as I said, it's on sale at MinxCreationsUK, so thank you for watching on my Etsy. Bye!